Hey, this is Lance Allen, online Skype video guitar instructor. Email me guitarlancer@hotmail.com for more instructions on how to get signed up. Today I want to talk about using a capo and how to figure out what chords you're actually playing on the guitar. It's important to know the root notes of your open position chords first, and then it should be pretty simple to figure out the notes up the neck of the guitar. So real quick, I'm just going to go through. You know this is your G chord. The root note is G. Okay? And moving to the D, the root note is the 4th string open D. Alright, and the C chord, the 5th string where your 3rd finger is a C. And A minor, the 5th string open is A. And the E minor, the 6th string open is E. Okay? So basically all the root notes, for the most part, with the exception of the D chord, are on the 6th and the 5th string. So, real quick, if you know your musical ABCs, then you should be able to figure out root notes of chords and what they look like. Okay, so the first fret, first open 6th string is E, then it moves to F. First fret, 2nd fret is F sharp, and then you got a G. You remember that from earlier, playing the G chord. G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and you're back at E again. Okay, now on the 5th string, you've got A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F sharp, G, G sharp, A again, okay? So, with that, and if you practice that, and I can send you that written down if you like, in a little chart. But say, let's put our capo now on the 3rd fret, and let's play the G chord like that. Okay, so we've got the G chord shape, but it's really not a G chord anymore. What's important to figure out is that note right there. And if you remember from the little exercise we just did, we got open E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. So this is an A chord. It looks like a G, but it's really an A. Okay, so if I play the E minor shape, and we'll just call it a shape because that's really what it is, unless you're playing the E minor without the capo, and it's actually an E minor chord. So when you play the E minor shape, let's figure out what that one is. That one, well, you've got an open string here on the 2nd fret because of the capo. So if you were to figure it out, E, F, F sharp. So we're going to call it F sharp minor. The neat thing about having a capo is if you're jamming with a buddy, say he's playing his A chord right here, and he's going to move to F sharp and back to A. And the F sharp here, you can do a bar, which is actually kind of tough. I'm going to do a lesson on bar chords later. So you want to make it a little easier on you? Put a capo on the 2nd fret, play the G chord shape, which is the A, and then the F sharp minor. So you get the same thing. Okay, now if I was to play a C chord here, you'd have to find out the root note there. It's a C shape, but the root note is going to decide what it really is. So if I counted up, I would discover that this note right here is a D, so we'd call it a D chord. Now if I go to the D chord shape, I'd have to find out what this note is, this open 4th string, when really it's at the 2nd fret because of the capo. It is an E note. So that D chord is an E note. The D chord shape is an E chord. So we got A and D and an E. Hope that lesson kind of helped you out a little bit. If you have any questions or want to take Skype lessons, email me at guitarlancer@hotmail.com, and we'd love to set up a lesson and just get to know you and see where we could go. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.